Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I decided to finally give the Shark IQ one more final test. If you're new to this channel, I would recommend checking out my previous videos on the Shark IQ that I owned about 8 months to a year ago. I highly disliked it. It was probably one of the worst vacuums I reviewed. This is a little bit of a different model. I think just the empty base is different. I think the robot itself is the same. But the big key factor is the software updates. It's supposed to clean a lot better. It's supposed to be able to make a map within 1 or 2 runs. In my previous test, it took over 30 runs before, and then the map wouldn't even look like my house at all. So I'm very curious if after I plug this guy up, fully upgrade the firmware, I'm gonna check out the app, see if that's new and updated. Then we're gonna put this guy through the test. Every new robot I get, I put through a stress test, and this would be robot number 15. In complete honesty, all 14 other robots completed the test with no issues. This one, if I have not opened it, if it has the same exact dirt bin as the previous one I tested 8 months ago, it's just gonna fail the test. And if you wanna see that test regardless of this failing, let me know down in the comments. We'll be able to see once I get to the dirt bin if it's the same exact one. 99% sure it's the same exact robot. So I'll just go ahead and get into this guy. And like I said, if you haven't seen the previous videos, definitely check those out. This is a new clean base. And the one thing I did like about the other one was the clean base. It actually did very good. All right, let's open this up and see what you get. I bought this from Walmart during Black Friday. It was $3.29, which is a pretty good price. I mean, to get a robot vacuum that's smart and has this self-empty bin, that's a pretty dang good price. I will give them that. But if the robot sucks, then no price. It could be $199 and still not be worth it. So, all right, looks very familiar. Always comes with this top board with the instructions. All right, here's a dock plate. You can set the self-empty bin on. Makes it a little bit easier for it to get up on carpet. This thing I never did need to use on the previous model, so I don't know if I'll be using that or not. Protection. And let's check out the robot. I'll be able to tell you if it's the same exact one, or what changes they've maybe made after 8 months. Perhaps they watched my videos and tweaked it a little bit. That would be nice. That was really harsh on this robot. And there's been a lot of people that love it and a lot of people that completely agree with me. All right, there's the robot. Cool looking robot. Never had anything against how it looks. It's got a power switch on the side, which I really like. I wish Roombas had a power switch. So anytime you unplug those and move them, even for a day, when you come back to them, they're fully dead and you have to fully recharge it. With the switch, you can turn it off anytime and not worry about the battery dying when you want to reuse it again. There we have it. Set this aside until we get this fully unboxed, and then we will check out the dirt bin. Here's the side brushes, we'll get to that. Here's some boundary strips, something I never used for the previous one either. And then this is the self-empty bin. It's a lot smaller than the one they currently have and the one I tested before. So the reason I think they decided to go with the smaller bin is so they can advertise the old one as an extra large model. All right, for best results, put up against the wall and use the shark mat. That's what they call it. Tons of protection. So I'm curious, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of Shark's decision not to use bags. They're one of the only self-empty bins that decided not to use bags. And it's cool in the sense that you won't ever have to buy the bags. But the reason I don't like it is because the one major reason of getting a self-empty bin is so you don't have to empty the robot. Therefore, this empties the robot, sure, but this whole entire container is just caked with dust and hair and whatever else. So when you go to empty it, you're still going to get that poof of dust no matter where you dump this thing. All the other ones come in a bag that's sealed basically, and you just simply throw away the bag. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or what you guys like. All right, so let's go and check out the design for this new dirt bin. The other one, it was basically this whole entire top section. You would click off and you carry it with you to your trash can. And then you would push a button and then the door would flop open and then all the dust and stuff would just go poof into your trash bag or wherever you're throwing it away. And like I said, it still gave like a big dust cloud up. So that was kind of what I was talking about. It's kind of annoying. This is totally different design. So this side, pop this up. This is where the air filter is. This is fully washable. You just take it off, wash it off in your sink, and then put it back. Now there's also a little filter, like a secondary filter, just in case anything gets through. Clean filter every month or loss of suction might occur. And then this, press and slide out for the dust cup. So this, like I said, this is completely different. So this is all you carry to your trash can. Obviously it's a lot smaller. However, I do like this design better. It looks like it would be a little bit cleaner when you dump it. So you walk over to your trash can, push this, and then that should fall. And then all the debris inside of there will go into your trash, obviously. So I actually like this design a lot better. I hope it cleans out the robot as good as the other design. Let's go and check out the robot now. Exact same top as the one I had. It does have the dual side brushes. So in my previous videos, I kind of talked about Shark side brushes and how it's only the single brush. This is good for the middle of your room because it actually does a really good job slowly flicking the debris right in front of it. But once you get to the edge of your room or the baseboards, then this thing only spins so fast, and typically it'll miss a bunch of debris that's along the baseboard if you have a lot of stuff. So pet hair and stuff will kind of be stuck along the baseboard because this can only go around so fast. So that's my only gripe. I wish this was either a 3-way or a 5-way. I think it would clean better being that way. Gonna pop these on. They just pop right in. Very, very simple. Here's the brush roll, same design as the previous one. This one does claim that there will be no hair left on your brush roll. We will be putting that through the test. And now the kind of the most important thing, and I think it's going to be the same as the previous one, is the size of the dirt bin. Let's go and check it out. And yeah, unfortunately, this is the same exact size dirt bin, and that's the biggest issue I found with this guy. So after you, look at how beefy that is right here on this top section. So after you close this, there's just not much room in there at all for debris. Not sure if you can see inside of there, but very tight, not much can fit. And this also does not have a dirt bin sensor to tell it to when to go back. You can set it for, I believe, every 30 minutes or so, but if you have a lot of debris anywhere, and I'll show this in a future test, this thing just cannot handle much debris. Say if your kid has a bowl of cereal without milk and he drops that bowl on the ground, this thing literally cannot even clean up a whole bowl of Fruit Loops, say, without completely filling this, and then it'll kind of air out, which I can do that test too. Let me know down in the comments what kind of test you want to see with this guy. So that's my main gripe, and I really hope this software has made this thing a lot smarter. One thing, since every robot except for Roomba does not have a self-empty bin sensor, I don't know why they won't put it in the app to tell this thing to go empty itself every 10 minutes. I think if they did that, that would kind of solve the problem that some of these robots have that air out if you have a decent sized mess at all. So once again, let me know in the comments what test you want to see. Do you guys want to see the stress test again with this guy? I'm 99% sure it's going to fail. And 14 other robots that I put through this test all have been able to do it. I might be surprised, but I don't think so. Let me know down in the comments, please. All right, so the way this guy charges, it'll go up to the dock, sense it, and then it'll actually turn around and back up onto here where it charges, and then it also evacuates all the dust and dirt and hair and whatever else. So still a good design. The self-empty bin was great on the last one. It's just the robot was really, really bad. So I'm really hoping this thing can change everything I said about this thing. And I say, you know what guys, they finally did it. This is a under $400 robot that you should run out and buy. I hope I can say that at the end of me testing all this. So do me a big favor, like and subscribe, and have yourselves an awesome day. We'll see you in the next video.